What's going on, you guys? I'm on vacation right now and I packed my resistance bands, and I was kind of reminded of the number one reason why I actually find resistance bands a little bit annoying, not just when you're traveling, but also in the home as well. And so as I was doing these workouts in my hotel room, I think I found a really kind of simple approach to just utilizing resistance bands, especially if you're gonna be using more of a door anchor type setup. So I'll kind of share what I did on this vacation, and I'll likely will kind of incorporate actually when I go back home as well, that I think just makes using resistance bands a little more fun, a little more versatile, and actually is a little more effective in kind of switching between exercises and working different muscles. So if you guys do like this video, please consider liking and or subscribing. I'm utilizing those Body Elastic resistance bands that I think are the best tube style resistance bands, so I'll link those in the description box also if you guys want to check those out. So the number one reason I personally don't do a whole lot of like standalone resistance band workouts at home or even if I'm traveling is because I just find them very cumbersome to kind of quickly change out weights or tension, not just between individual exercises, but also if I want to like kind of superset between different exercises as well. And this is gonna be especially true if you also utilize like a door anchor type setup as well. I know this is kind of like a personal thing, but I think I just get way more out of the workouts if I can kind of superset between exercises. I get more overall volume and more stress to the muscles if I can incorporate just more movements as well. And primarily, I just don't get as bored, and I just think it's more interesting and more engaging as a workout as a whole if you kind of quickly can transition between different movements and exercises. So here's my kind of simple solution to that I kind of started doing on vacation. It might seem kind of obvious to you, and I kind of looked on the internet and I didn't kind of see too many people actually just utilizing or kind of doing what I was kind of showing you guys. So forgive me if it's obvious, but this I found to be pretty effective just when I was doing my workouts here. And I should specify, this is more for like your upper body. The lower body for resistance bands, I tend to kind of go with more like deadlifts and basic squats off the door anchor. So this is again more cord centered towards like a door anchor type setup and more of an upper body focused workout. The way I approached it, I basically kind of stuck to like 3 positions on a door. I have my door anchor, I put all the bands through the actual anchor so they're already kind of set up, ready to go. I guess depending on the set, it might work for you. These Body Elastic sets I think work really good as far as they can fit all, you know, like the bands that I brought with me. They're thick enough so that the bands kind of move around. They don't kind of slip out of the door anchor, so that's a big plus as well. And so the first position, which I think is actually the best position, perhaps even the only position, if I had to pick one position to use, would it be actually putting the door anchor about 3/4 of the way high. And then from this position, you can do all sorts of exercises like, you know, any kind of row, straight presses, curls, tricep extensions, shoulders. Pretty much almost every single body part can be hit in this 3/4 of the way full position, even like lat pull downs as well. And so after I kind of did like a mini circuit at this position, then I would move it to like the top position of the door handle. This allows you to kind of maximize a little more kind of like higher to low position type pulls and rows, certainly lat pull downs, again, bicep curls, tricep extensions, flies from different positions, from those rear delt flies or just regular chest flies. And then finally, I'll move the door anchor to the bottom position where I can really maximize things like shoulder presses, incline presses, bent over rows, great position for bicep curls, flies, rear delt flies as well. A lot of great isolating kind of shoulder exercise when you kind of find that tension. And so as you guys can kind of see throughout this, you can kind of see how quickly I can just kind of switch out the bands. You know, if something doesn't necessarily feel right, I can quickly kind of interchange them really quickly. And I just found this to be really efficient, really easy. And again, more likely something I'll definitely incorporate in the future. Where in the past, I would kind of pick, you know, 1 or 2 different like bands. I kind of leave them set up a certain position and I kind of would have to like stick to like 1 or 2 exercises. Here, I can literally change from all 3 of these positions, probably like 10 to 15 different exercises and positions, and really easily and quickly kind of transition and switch up the band tension. And again, some of these things I thought felt really, really good. So that's really it, just a really simplistic way of utilizing these bands. Something that again might seem obvious to maybe a lot of you guys, but something that wasn't obvious to me. So this is something that I'll probably use this approach when I actually go back home. The benefit also if you're traveling is that generally you have a lot more, you know, harder, stronger doors at a hotel. I'm not worried about breaking them. Especially just like the main door that I was using here versus my home. You know, I'm always kind of leery about, you know, putting a whole lot of tension and pressure on some of these positions. So especially from this 3 position type system, I think it works out really well, especially if you're traveling. I had some great workouts as I was doing it. And also I should say really efficient, quick workouts too, because I kind of could do a lot in a very short period of time. So that's it, you guys. Questions, comments, feedback. If there's any other things you guys want to add to this video, please put them down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.